Jerry.
How are you?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's good to see
I
you.
haven't seen you.
You're very festive.
Yeah, there you go. Get ready for that big game.
That's right. This Sunday. Today's what, Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Sunday is the big Super Bowl. And I'm just kind of looking at stuff you have out here. This may be like some Super Bowl stuff.
Well, actually, Jerry, it's big game stuff.
Big game?
Yes.
It's
called copyright.
That's like hunting for big game.
Big game, yeah. So what we're going to do today is I've got 2 recipes for you.
All right.
We've got one set ready to go so you can taste the ingredients and taste the products. But we have a guacamole, which is a great winter snack food. We happen to have these wonderful avocados on sale right now for 99 cents each, organic.
Really?
And they're in our big game flyer.
Oh yeah.
And we do one of these kind of flyers once a month. So, and then of course we've got Valentine's Day coming up in early February. So we'll do that. And then the other item is, again, is part of our big game flyer, is our alehouse cheddar, and we're going to feature that in a fondue, which is also a nice sauce. So you can do it as a fondue and dip things. We have some ham. We're going to dip in there. We have some crackers. We'll try that, and then we're going to make it up, and we're going to have fun.
All right, I'm going to stop.
Apparently, they got people everywhere. All right, so whenever you're ready, we'll...
Well, I'm watching you peel that avocado. It peels pretty easy, huh?
Because it's ripe. Avocados are one of those wonderful fruits that you buy it and it's not even close to being ripe, and then overnight it has become ripe and is bad by morning.
I love avocados.
Have you ever opened your avocado after buying it 2 days prior and it was hard as a rock when you bought it?
Well, I get them when they're pretty hard, and
you have to every morning. You got to feel it to see whether or not it's ready to go or not. You don't want it to be soft, but you want to have a teeny bit of give to it. And these are just, I've been holding these aside just for this episode here. They have just a little bit of sponge.
I like to put them on the grill. Most people don't know what you can do with all kinds of
avocados.
fruit. Yeah, you just throw them on the grill.
You know what I grew up with? My mother used to make an avocado spread. It was a breakfast thing. And it went on toast. It was basically mayonnaise. You put mayonnaise, mashed up the avocado with mayonnaise.
Wish I was there.
You'd love my mother. You have met her. Anyway, she put mayonnaise and then some onion powder.
Oh.
And she mushed this all together and she spread it on toast. It was the most. She spread it on buttered toast. Okay.
It's getting better all the time here. Yeah.
So it was amazing. It still is amazing.
All right, I'm stopping. Putting this up. What is this?
This is an avocado. It's guacamole. It's made with avocado. It's avocado.
My son makes this. Go ahead.
Lots of people have lots of different recipes for their guacamole. Personally, when I'm mixing tomatoes in here, fresh tomatoes would be firmer. It'll give you more of a snap.
Avocado there. You've already explained it.
And we've got the recipe is right there. You got a little bit of chili powder. You got a little bit of cumin.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
I did not put
spices.
Who are you?
I'm Maria, the cheese lady.
It's not hot.
The cheese lady.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't put the cilantro in because I am not a cilantro fan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That flavor like hangs in your mouth. It's very good.
Wow. Thank you.
What do you think? That's a good Saturday snack food, huh? Big game or not?
I like the
Now,
way
you
you
want to
close
try
your.
the cheese?
Big.
I like the way you close your eyes
Healthy.
and eat it. All right.
Nice.
Invigorating game food.
Okay.
That is alehouse.
This is the alehouse cheddar as a fondue.
Wow.
Or you can make it a little less thick and you can use it, put it on top of a chicken, baked chicken.
Yeah, yum.
So what is this,
That
cheddar in the
sounds
crock pot?
It's a special cheddar. Marie, it's right over here. Why don't you tell us about alehouse cheddar?
All right.
Okay, alehouse cheddar, a bold
Show me
cheddar
what it
with a
is.
hoppy
Go ahead.
finish.
All right.
So it's been washed in ale. So it's made with harpoon and IPA and dark beer.
So do you cut that up here, or does it
Yes,
come?
we cut it up here, and it's right now it's the cheese of the week, so it is only this piece is under $5.
Wow.
Do you eat meat?
Yeah,
Piece of ham
sure.
with some alehouse cheddar?
Yeah. So is that the fondue kit, or this
No.
is a different? Okay.
No, this is made. We baked. We're making it. What tastes like?
Tell me it's not good.
You're right. It's really creamy and savory and delicious.
You can tell you're a cheese person.
That's good.
The work okay? It's okay?
Yeah.
It's warming up
If you
now.
like.
We're back on here on the camera, and now you're going to tell me what's going on.
We're going to start with the alehouse-cheddar-fondue-sauce. We're making a fondue.
All right.
Now, the reason it's a fondue is it's thicker, so you can dip something into
love
it.
fondue.
Now,
Are
I
you
don't know if
kidding?
you got this on camera before, but let me do it for you now.
All right.
I'm going to grab a piece of ham.
All right.
Ready to try this?
Sure, what is
We've got somebody willing to try it right here.
Oh, I don't want to be doing it. Okay.
We don't have to put you
Oh,
on
okay.
camera.
Try it anyway. Turn toward me so you don't get hurt. Okay, here you go. Try it. Tell me what you think. Alehouse cheddar fondue with a piece of ham. Yeah. All right.
It was a thumbs up. Nobody saw it, but it was.
So we're
going
gonna
to
make that first,
right.
and then we're going to make our guacamole.
All right.
All right. So what we're going to need to have is a half a pound of alehouse cheddar. This is a once a year we get these alehouse cheddars in. So I've got
Let me
a chunk
see that
here.
one. The chunk.
This is on sale
I'm going to
right
sneak
now.
that in my pocket when I go home. Go ahead.
And if you look at your weight on this, you can have them cut it to size, but this is actually 0.64,
A little over half a
a
pound.
little over. So I'm not going to worry about that, okay? I'm going to give you a little slice to eat, and that'll make it a half a
Yeah,
pound.
okay.
All right?
All right.
We'll do that. I'm going to need a half a cup of half and half. I've got my half and half right here, and a measuring cup.
And what are you going to do with that?
That's part of your fondue or sauce mix.
All right.
Now, I'll
So
tell you a little bit about the sauce.
what's in here now in the crock pot?
That's the finished,
Ah, all right.
We have a finished
We're going to
one.
make it. All right.
okay? So I'm just going to measure this out and get this ready.
All right.
A half a cup of half and half.
Oh, that's going to go in that pot.
There you go, the pot with
All
that.
right.
I'm going to need maple syrup.
Oh,
This is going to be coming at the end. It's all ready to go. I'm going to need, where's the rest of my stuff here? I'm going to need some flour. Now this is the part that we'll have a little discussion. What you see in here is a fondue.
Right.
We have about 4 tablespoons of flour in there.
all
You can
right.
add more flour to make it thicker, or you can add less or almost no flour, or no flour at all, in order to have a sauce, something that's more liquid.
Mm.
This is going to thicken it. This is also a gluten-free flour I'm using, so that anybody can try it who has a gluten allergy. So we've got those other things are going in here, along with a little bit of butter, 2 tablespoons of butter, and I've got the butter ready to go here.
All right, I'm going to stop. This cheddar.
Yep, I'm
You're
going
going
to
to cut some here.
We're going to cut it into like half-inch, quarter to half-inch chunks, because when we put it in the pot, we want it to be able to melt
Slowly,
easily
easily, yeah.
and consistently. I got a little bit of avocado in there. Hold on. Okay, so let's cut that up.
Hmm.
You'll see this is really grainy. I don't know if you can get in really close. You see, I could actually break this apart if I wanted to. See how
Oh, yeah, I can see when you're breaking.
it's like marble.
Yeah.
So I don't have to even cut. I could probably crumble it, but we're gonna do this. If it were cold, it would hold its shape when I'm cutting better. But it's been sitting out for like 10-15 minutes
Hmm.
or more. Almost a half an hour now. All right, so let me just cut these into chunks. And here I need to get rid of a little bit of 1/10 of a pound.
For me?
So I wonder if you might help
All
me
right,
with
I'm
that.
going to stop and
You think you
eat
can
that,
help me?
okay?
Taste it. Let's
All right.
that.
Donna's putting on a glove here. And then she's going to do something. And there's some people over here
My
that
nose is
can't wait to
tickling.
get on television.
My nose tickling from that spicy cracker. Okay, so we're gonna put this just in. You just want to try it, right?
Sure.
Wow. So here we go. These are fire roasted tomatoes I used in here, and the avocados are on sale right now
All right.
this week
Thank
for the big game.
All right, the big game.
How's that taste? Those avocados are sweet and fresh. What do you think?
That is good. It's really
It
good.
is good. There is a little
taste
chili
the-
powder in it, but that's hardly gonna eat. Thank you. Did you want to try
Taste
some?
the cumin.
It's guacamole. I'm gonna go get some other crackers because these are a little bit.
Those are.
Yeah, these are a little bit hot. Period. I'm not
All right.
eating them again
I'm
ever.
gonna stop.
Ever.
Donna's getting the crackers.
Anyway, I'm gonna
But
go
those
get
are
the
good
crackers.
crackers. I mean, you know,
Yeah, they are.
they're very good.
If somebody likes some spicier, we'll do that.
All right,
And then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter in there. And the butter is just going to give it a little bit of silkier smooth. You do not have to put the butter in. It's just nice.
all right. This is going into fondue, right?
Yep. So we got 1 tablespoon here. And they said if you don't want to use that much butter, you don't have to. I don't think you need the butter at all.
No, I love
It
butter.
just makes a nice taste. We're looking at taste.
All right, I didn't have the camera on before, but you came back and you brought these yellow corn chips,
The Garden of Eden.
tortillas,
Yeah, these are
And-
wonderful.
versus those other ones
Oh, they're
that
over
were
here.
hot
Where are they?
over there,
Oh, here. Yeah,
which is
these-
all right. But those, I thought those were good. But when I had one of these with this guacamole, it was sweet. It was very good,
Nice.
and I liked it. So it's a good choice.
All right, so I'm going to turn this on,
All right.
and I'm going to cover it and leave it be for a little bit. What I want to do is keep checking to see where the melting point of my cheese is, and I'm going to use a whisk, and I'll start whisking to stir it until it's one smooth mixture like this, sort of. I mean, this
Yeah.
is the finished one. Once it's smooth and all melted in together, we are going to then add our maple syrup,
Mm.
and then we'll start thickening it with the flour.
Yeah.
When we get the consistency we want, I'll add some black pepper. I don't have a fresh pepper grinder here, but I'll use regular pepper. 12 twists of the pepper grinder is what I would recommend using if you've got a pepper grinder. So we've got our flour ready to go. And what we're going to do is put that to the side while that's melting. And we're going to get ready to start working on our guacamole.
All right, I'm
So-
stopping. There's guacamole here, but we don't know how it got there.
Ah,
So you're gonna show us how it got there.
keep in mind now, it's a little brown. I could have used a little bit more lime juice in that, and it would have kept the color a little longer. Guacamole turns
Mm.
brown naturally, but you can use some spray citrus or just some lemon juice or some more lime juice.
Well, if you get it in your mouth fast enough, it doesn't
So
matter
I'm
what
cutting
color.
this all the way around,
All right.
and then I'm going to turn it a quarter. See where that slice is?
Wait. You're pointing to what? What is that?
See where the slice is?
Yeah.
Going all the way around?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go crisscross with that. And I'm going to show you why in a second. The avocado pit believes in staying there.
Avocados what?
It doesn't want to leave. So cutting it in quarters makes it very easy to pull away from the pit.
Okay.
If you cut it in half and then you're trying to scoop that pit
Yeah.
out, you knock yourself in the teeth with the pit. So I'm going to cut up a couple of these. You can watch or you can put that on hold.
Said next step. You cut these in
In the
quarters.
quarters. Got rid of the pits.
Yeah.
You can grow them if you want.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm just going to peel, look at that. Peel this right off. Nice, right?
Yeah, I like that.
So we're making this new bowl.
It makes me hungry watching it because I know what those avocados taste like. You don't even have to cook them. You can just cut them little pieces and put them right in your mouth.
If you have a problem getting these out, you can use like a larger spoon, which is the same shape, the
Scoop it?
concave,
Yeah,
and
like-
just scoop it in.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm using my thumb.
All right.
And these are so wonderful for you.
That's what everybody says.
They are so wonderful. If I could have avocado every day, I would. All right.
Right.
So,
I'm going to stop until you get all of these in the bowl, and then we'll pick up from there.
okay. Good idea.
So what's in this pan now?
This is the melted cheese with the butter and the cream. You see how liquid it is?
Yeah.
We're going to start adding, we're going to add our maple syrup, and then we'll start adding some flour.
And you're going to make a fondue out of this,
To
right?
make our fondue.
Right.
So I'm going to turn the heat down at this point. And we will put our maple syrup in. And the maple syrup, take a look at that recipe. Is it 2 tablespoons or 4?
4 tablespoons of Vermont maple syrup.
And it has to be Vermont maple syrup.
All right.
Okay?
It can't be New Jersey
It
maple
can't.
syrup.
It can't. I don't think we have maple syrup. in
All right.
New Jersey.
I used to make maple syrup. I had 9 sugar
really?
maples on my property, yeah. The worst part was boiling it down, all the wallpaper came off the wall.
Okay, so I'm adding 1. Now, if you don't want it as sweet, you can cut this as well. I wouldn't put more in there. 3 and 4.
All right.
Okay?
And the rest you're going to give me with a straw, right? No, all right.
So we're going to mix that up again, and we're going to start adding our flour. And turn the color a little bit. There we go.
Did you turn the heat off and you're going to turn
I
it
did.
back
Turn
on?
it down. This is a terrible, this particular, not being on a real stove makes it difficult. Okay, so I'm just going to stir that up again. See how much liquid that we've got there? Now we
Yeah.
add maple syrup. So we're going to start adding flour. Now, trick with the flour is that you don't want to add too much too quickly.
Yeah.
Because it takes a few
It
minutes
won't-
to thicken.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to add our first tablespoon. Okay. And whisk that in a little bit.
I remember doing something like this. What's in this recipe? But I put the flour in like too quickly.
You get big
it-
lumps.
It like didn't come out very nice.
Okay, there we go. See it smoothing out there?
Oh yeah, look at that.
The graininess is
You can see
disappearing.
it, like when you whip it, you can see how nice and thick it's getting.
And that's just 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Now, and then when it sits, it thickens up a little bit more, just like gravy would.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with 1 more tablespoon.
All right, I'm gonna stop. My tablet's getting hot. You just
I don't
said
have a
you
time.
were
I can't
dressed
even
for
go to the
television.
bathroom.
I'm not dressed for
Oh,
television.
I'm just kidding. You're
I'm
quite
dressed
beautiful
for
the way you are.
schlepping all over town.
And I
picking
like
up
the
stuff.
earmuffs. I'm an earmuff
Oh,
person
thank you.
too.
Well, that doesn't mess
They're
up
not
the
really
hair.
earmuffs, so I have those.
I love earmuffs. All right, we got that squared away. All right, what's Donna gonna do here? She's
Now,
Okay,
always
we're going to start
I'm
with this.
hoping I bought a day or 2 ago. I bought 3 of the Haas on sale, and I'm hoping that they'll be ready on Sunday.
Keep trying them every day because I bought the ones I'm using today.
Oh wow, they're in the brown paper bag. As they
They'll
Oh
go
yeah,
faster.
that works.
Ready? You want some guacamole?
I do. I want my friend to taste it. I'll have to chase after him.
Awesome.
That's
Is that
good.
great?
It's thumbs up.
Here's the
I'm
recipe. The avocados
videotaping for
are on sale for the
TV.
next few
Do you
days.
mind if I put you on TV?
I'm not very photogenic.
Not
It doesn't
mine,
matter.
it's
If you
here.
want to put
It-
me on
You
yeah.
also have the
TV,
I want to
alehouse-cheddar.
see
be my
you-
guest.
Fondue.
After you
Want it?
taste that, I want to
And
see
then-
how you
and
like.
then this is
Oh, those are the tomatoes I'm using. I can try that.
cool.
It's all right.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well,
Delicious. Delicious.
The eyebrows went up, so that's good.
It's good stuff. Nom, nom.
The alehouse-cheddar is wonderful.
And I
You
love
eat-
avocados.
And you know what I like?
Good
Not
fats.
too salty.
There's no additional salt.
It's kind of it's kind of like
You know what I do a lot of
Once
times
you
when I
buy
make guacamole? You know, I often buy the guacamole that's already made. Then I get fresh salsa. and throw it in. And that really perks up, and it's really dead easy.
Okay, so here we go. Piece of ham.
Oh, no, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay, you want a piece of
bring Joseph
avocado with some
over,
of it
maybe
on?
he'll
Or
want
you
to
just
All right.
yourself?
Well, I definitely want to try. Are these
This is
fire
just
roasted?
they're the fire roasted tomatoes
Oh.
I'm using in the.
Yeah, okay.
You want to try them?
Yeah, absolutely.
delicious.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, they're good.
The black is the char.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then if you like I said, I'll give you a
smell
piece
good.
of avocado with some of the cheese.
Wow.
You can try that. Well, she's doing. Oh no, wait! I'll get that for you.
Oh, okay.
No,
She wants a big piece.
I'm gonna get,
No idea.
take that by itself. I'm gonna eat
Oh, okay.
avocado with this.
Ooh, sort of stuck. Nice.
All right.
So fondue with avocado, I've never done that.
Well, you don't eat meat, so I'm just gonna give you something that you can eat. How's that?
Absolutely. Good fats. Good fats.
Okay, so that.
Wow. Check this out.
You got a new favorite, huh? This would be great on a baked potato.
Where's the recipe for that? Oh, there you go.
And it's the cheese that makes the difference. It's the actual alehouse-cheddar cheese. It makes all the difference.
Okay.
All
Every
right.
month, the last Wednesday of every month, we have the day kitchen from 4 to 6, and we make something. We have it made already so you can taste it, and then we make it here and give you the recipe. We try to keep things in season and
And
leave it on
health,
sale.
useful.
Healthy is
Yeah.
a broad term.
Well,
We use a lot of butter.
but
Okay.
that reminds me, I have to go get my favorite butter on the planet. Is that maple butter that comes in the. I mean, it's like crack.
It's wonderful.
It is crack butter. That maple butter. It is absolutely divine. Go get some. I'm not kidding. It's great. All right. Back to shopping for the party. Thank you so much, Donna.
You're welcome. See you soon. I need to mix that up. So that's that. I'm going to unplug this thing because I hate it.
Better unplug
Did
it
you want? Now you tried the salsa. You
Here we go. All right.
a little lime juice, and then we're going to add some cumin and chili powder. I am not putting the cilantro in because a lot of people don't care for cilantro. So if you want it on your own little special one, I have it here. I can sprinkle it, but we're not actually adding it in for the demo. What do you think?
I could do that. I can. Yeah.
So let's
So
get cut
you're gonna
that
do
again.
it again? You're gonna cut it again?
Yeah, it's too thick.
There's no such thing as a thick onion.
I know. All right.
Look at that.
So I'm just going to chop it up a little bit. If you like big chunks in your guacamole, that's fine. If you like them finer, you can make them finer. Because I'm doing this as a slice, it's a little bit harder to dice up a little bit. And I didn't want to use the whole onion. I got way more than 2 tablespoons here.
Yeah.
That's right.
The more onion, the happier everybody is.
All right. So I gotta break these up.
But I'm gonna stop. All right. Donna's
This is
mixing up that.
Okay, so we've got this great fondue. Do you eat meat?
Yes,
Good. Do you eat ham?
everything.
We've got some great ham chunks here. And I am going to give you, a piece of that ham. Some of
This
dip.
is so exciting. All
Thank you.
right.
Wow.
I just put it in there. It might be hot. Be careful.
It's
Quite
good, huh?
Delicious. Really good.
You look like you may want more.
I might.
And then we also,
ham is
we're
good.
doing these for the
Yeah.
big games. The recipes are right here, both of them. We have a special alehouse cheddar that comes in like once a year. And is it once a year, Maria, that the alehouse comes in? Oh, I don't remember seeing it more often. It's on sale right now. But anyway, so that's with the alehouse cheddar cheese, and we're also doing guacamole because we're concentrating on the big game.
All
It's
right.
hey, Saturday afternoon, TV, movie, whatever. Great food. The avocados are on sale also right now. the big game flyer?
I hear he just told me the ham is really good.
The ham is actually right off of the salad bar.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Okay.
We get the Breton ham over here. It's really very good. We get the ham steaks. They are awesome.
Is that what that is? A ham steak?
It's basically, that's what they use. But this is right off of the salad bar. So get yourself some ice.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting for you to slice
Oh, really?
for an hour and a half.
Oh, stop it.
That's all right. I love onions.
It's a nice red onion from our produce department. And this is part of our guacamole. Let me grab the recipe there because I don't know one back here. So here's your, so we've got our
Wait, let me get it.
our avocados cut.
All right.
This is one. This is the alehouse cheddar. This one. You can see, I can't. There we go.
No.
So
not
we've
until-
got our avocados cut up. We've got our tomato. We're using that fire roasted diced tomato from New York Glen. And I want, like I said, I want to get rid of a lot of that liquid. I don't think I want a lot of liquid in here. It's up to you. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of diced red onion. And then we're going to do a little garlic.
This young lady.
Well, she's gluten-free, so it's not a problem because I use gluten-free flour in the fondue. And the alehouse cheddar is the main thing. But I threw some chunks of avocado in there. You gotta have something to wrap the cheese in,
Yes,
right?
the cheese has to have something for it.
How's that?
I like the
Good, it's
flavor.
really good. You know what?
Yes.
The fire roasted tomatoes. Do you want to try a couple of these on their own? Have you ever had them? They're absolutely wonderful. I cook with them all the time. Actually, it is my tomato soup. I just add more to it. But these are amazing. If you like roasted peppers,
Yes.
this is the equivalent in a tomato. How's that sound? You can use your the same thing. But try those out, and they smell so sweet.
I like
Okay.
the flavor on the fondue.
On the what?
On the fondue, that's very nice flavor.
It is. Well, the recipe's right here. Take it with you. It's maple syrup, essentially, is what you taste it.
Well, but it must be the alehouse cheddar.
Well, yeah,
There's also
beer.
something else.
Now, if you don't have the alehouse cheddar to work with, you can always use cheddar and add some beer. That's what it is, basically. Okay, Jerry.
All right,
I'm
now.
adding this by. We've got our
here's the-
chopped up
Wait,
avocado.
I got this. I took this. Go ahead. Do what you have to do because this looks really good.
Okay, we've got chopped up avocado, and we've got fire roasted chunk tomatoes,
Yeah.
and we've got our onions. I'm adding a teaspoon of cumin, and then I'm also going to add. That good?
Yeah.
They're on sale. Everything's on sale this week for the big game.
For the big game.
You don't need a big game to have good food, right?
Do other things.
I've got a chili powder.
I'm not doing the big game. That's cool.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And then we are going to add. You're welcome. We're going to add about a teaspoon of lime juice. Now this is going to help keep that guacamole from getting
The color, right?
too brown too quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice. That's a nice thing. I'm
So
gonna
now
take
what do you
that,
do with this?
And I'm going to mix it up. I'm done with this at this point. Did you want to try some? We have got guacamole.
So as you mix it, I don't mean to interrupt your
That's good.
conversation. Are you kind of crushing it a little bit, or
You can, if you want to.
making it smooth,
Do
or
you-
you just leaving it lumpy? What,
Do you,
what are
if
gonna
you
do?
if you like it chunky, leave it chunky. You can mash it a little bit.
All right,
I like
yeah.
chunky. But a lot of this one I had mashed.
Oh, yeah, here
I
we
mashed
go.
that one.
How long does it
Yeah.
last?
What?
Just one sitting?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it gets brown and crappy, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this. Try it on a cracker and see how we did on this one. Really easy to
Who
make.
used to do that commercial? Try it. You'll like it.
Okay, there you go, Jerry.
All right, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna have
stop.
to put your camera.
Up here.
It was another good time with you.
It was fun.
Thanks for coming by,
Yeah.
Jerry.
You're always fun.
We cook something, we have a good conversation, a few laughs, and
You don't
you
make
go home full.
you don't make me work too hard. You just
No.
like it's Donna the Demo Diva. You're so great, man. All right.
Thank you for coming.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
See you next time, and come by Valentine's Day.
All right. Oh yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna have all kinds of goodies.
All right.